With only one 15-round magazine, I'm going to have to keep my ammo and loader close to me. I'll be using them a lot today. Starting out with the good stuff. SIG Sauer Elite Performance. 124 grain ball. Through the SAR B9P. Doing a take two. Okay, we're doing a take two with the SAR B6P. This gun I did my first 100 with just about 2 years ago, and it's been sitting in the safe, buried ever since. So I thought it was high time to get it back out. I have lubed it up, it's nice and clean, and it is ready to go. It has only one magazine. That's definitely one of the things that I'm not a big fan of. One 15-round magazine, so I'm keeping my ammo and my loader close by me. It is technically a double-action, single-action gun, but there's no decocker on this particular gun. There is a manual safety. So if you want to decock it, you have to do it the old-fashioned way, like so. So the gun's not new, but one thing that is new is these mechanics gloves. I've noticed all the big superstar YouTubers use mechanics gloves, so I thought maybe I was missing out on something. So I'm always looking for a good pair of shooting gloves. Figured I'd give these a try. I'm trying to find that balance. If you guys shoot in cold weather, you know what I'm talking about. That delicate balance between tight and tactile enough so that you can actually use your fingers to do things like load magazines, and still loose enough that they don't constrict your blood vessels so that your hands are even colder with them on than with them off. I don't know. But this is a take two. Take twos are supposed to be about more shooting and less yakking. So let me start shooting. I can tell you right off the bat, these gloves suck for loading magazines. Yeah, one of the things I had read about the mechanics gloves was that they tend to run a little long in the fingertips, and I'm finding that to be the case with these as well. A little long in the fingertips. Not good for picking mags, not good for picking rounds out of an ammo box, that's for sure. All right, those were generally low and generally scattered. Let me slow down, change my point of aim to a center hold. See if I can make a decent group. I'm about 10 yards, maybe 12 from my target. This thing does have a really nice feeling trigger. I remember before my only complaint was that it made my fingers sore. Of course, I have a glove on today. I put a Band-Aid on last time. But even so, if I go barehanded, I might try and man up and not snivel so much. It did hurt my finger though. Yeah, it definitely likes a center hold. I got the front dot right on that orange dot. And that is where it seems to be happy. Okay, I'm going to go without gloves now for a while. The B6P is a polymer framed CZ75 replica or copy or emulation perhaps. Which kind of strikes the obvious question, why don't I have a Talon grip on this? So I don't know. I'm going to have to contact the folks at Talon, see if they make a grip for this pistol, because that would definitely help, I think. It's got a bit of a slick feel. It's got good checkering in the front and rear, but the sides of the grip don't offer much. So that would definitely be improved. All right. The sight picture is good on this pistol. Oh. And so is the safety. Okay, going without gloves. The trigger is nice and light and crisp, with a very, very short stroke to the brake. Great for rapid fire. But there is something about the geometry of this trigger that is irritating to the finger. Still. Though I'm finding if I hold it a little higher, it's less annoying. It's a nice pistol. It's accurate, and the trigger still bugs me a little bit. If I place my finger more on the center of the trigger rather than down at the toe end of the trigger, it's not quite as annoying to my finger, but I can still definitely feel it. A little better trigger geometry would be nice there. But boy, it's got a sweet pull. It's really short and crisp. Very nice. There's a lot to like about this gun, not the least of which is the price tag. This is like a sub $300 handgun. I just wish it came with 2 mags. Just wish it came with 2 mags. All right, I got like 6 rounds here left in this box of SIG ammo, so I'm going to go ahead and just blow through these 6 rounds here real quick. Let's just do them, let's do these 6 one hand. So 1 round left and the slide locked back. It did that, not the last mag, but the mag before that. It shot 14 of the 15 and locked the slide back, only I didn't notice it until I dropped the mag out of it. Interesting. Now, shooting it with 1 hand only, it is literally, in every way literally impossible that I could have A, been riding the slide, or B, accidentally bumped the slide stop. Neither of those things could have happened. So, interesting. I will say one thing about this 15-round magazine, though. Well, more than one thing. In general, it's very, very good quality magazine. It is steel. It's got a nice non-stick type of finish on it, and it loads very nicely. That 15th round goes in pretty good. It's a little loose when it's seated. Let's start out double action again. It's got a nice, very nice double action. Great CZ75 style ergonomics. Can't go wrong with that. That great low bore axis. Good sights. I just don't like the feel of the trigger. Other than that, it's almost perfect, really, in every kind of way. So, man, just the geometry of the trigger. If somebody would fix that or just offer a different one, this could be, this could be like $300 perfection. So you guys out there always seem to be better informed than I. Judging by the comments I usually get whenever I whine or complain about something, especially if it's a part, people are like, well, you know, there's such and such available at such and such a place, and here's the link. So if you know somebody who makes a drop-in trigger that will fit this gun, that is nicer, in other words, more curved on the face, you know, a little more gentle to the human hand, let me know, because like I said, that really is all that's lacking from between this gun and just about sheer perfection. The gun is light because it's a polymer frame. It's got a nice balance. Just a beautiful, beautiful feel. Certainly capable of good accuracy if somebody better than me is shooting it. All right. I got 5 more rounds in this box, and that'll bring me up to 100. Probably call it quits at that point. After all, this is just a take 2. It's supposed to be shorter. Less talking, more shooting. I'll take a picture of that target again when I'm done, but all of the hits are really concentrating kind of up in that 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock area with respect to my orange dot. And it has opened up a good, like, fist-size hole, so it's being very, very consistent. I'm gonna start out double action again. I really like the double action. I wish it had a hammer drop, but I really like the double action feel on this trigger. Nice gun. SAR B6P. Really nice pistol. Really nice. I don't know why it has languished in my safe for about 2 years. That's a shame. I need to bring this one out more often. This is a candidate for regular rotation, I think. It's just that trigger, you know, something about that trigger. But hey, I did my best to man up, and I didn't have to go with a Band-Aid. But you can see, maybe, you see the area on my finger where it does sort of dig in. Oh well. I know, wah, wah, wah.